Hello, my name's Andrea White, and I am going to be your instructor. Sorry about that. For the next 10 weeks here at SNU for Foundations in Curriculum Design. I'm so excited to get started here with you. And a little bit about me, you can read my instructor down here. But a little about me, I've been here with SNU since 2013. I'm from Ashland, Ohio. I have 3 boys, and you can see some pictures of them when you click on my instructor, and my husband as well, who's also an educator. And before 2013, I taught for 7 years, mainly in 2nd grade, but a little bit in kindergarten and 1 year in 3rd grade. So I'm so glad you're here. I kind of want to make a really quick, I will try, I'm hoping to keep it under 10 minutes, just to kind of walk you through the course a little bit, walk you through some of my announcements, and kind of just show you a few tips. So I'm going to actually go kind of show you the tools a little bit up here and then go into my main big tip that I have for you. So if you'll see, you have your drop-down menus, you've got your course menu, announcements, learning modules, discussions, assignments, and grades. Assignments and grades. So assignments are basically any of the short papers or milestones. And you'll want to click on that to see my feedback. For any of this in journals, any of the discussion boards, you'll want to go to grades. The grades will also show your grade for your paper, but it won't show your feedback, if that makes sense. And I know for the grades, you'll have to click on grades, or for discussion boards, grades. And then once you're there, you'll see my feedback right away. And then you'll have to click on either view rubric or assessment details. There'll be I believe it's a link in blue that you'll click to see the rubric in the comments I left in that categories. And kind of similar with the papers, you'll click on assignments, and then you click on your paper to see my inline feedback, which is feedback I leave on your actual paper. And then you'll be able to see the rubric right in there as well. So that's how to check that. Tools, this is really handy. There's a built-in calendar that you can access, and I believe it shows up at the bottom as well. This is your e-portfolio too, which I'll talk about more towards the end. You'll upload your final project. And then we have awesome student services link here, the Shapiro Library, which my favorite site is the Citing Sources Guide, which is awesome because it's right here on the right when you log into the course. So that's probably one of my favorite links we have here. Because if you're anything like me, I was very afraid of APA format in my master's program. I remember taking a little break between my undergrad and my master's, and the first paper, I was just like cringing every time I had to cite something. But please reach out to me. I'm super flexible and easygoing, and I mainly work for SNU. I do a little bit of student teaching advisor. I know I have 2 students this upcoming term. But other than that, this is what I do. So I'm pretty available for you. Okay, my big tip that I wanted to show you is this will help you get notifications on all my announcements. Also, you can, if you're like me and love to know when your feedback was ready, it'll also notify you when I grade a paper, which is super helpful. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to click on your name. You're going to click on notifications. Once you click on notifications, you can, if you want to register your cell phone number, you can. I didn't because all my email goes to my phone, so it's all right there, which is really handy. So what you're going to want to do is click on, register your phone if you want to. And then, so right here, announcements. So any announcement I release, if you click on the email, or that's for texting as well, your phone, you're going to click on that. And then every time I release one, you'll get one. Also, if I was a student, I would definitely be clicking that the grade item was released. So I would click on that if I were you. Then anytime I submit your grade, it'll notify you that it's ready. I will say I try really hard to get your grades or your papers graded quickly. I really try within 24 hours. If I have a big surge of papers on Sunday night, I might not get them back in 24 hours, but I try really, really hard to do that. I don't think there's too many times I've missed that timeline, but that's just kind of my personal timeline because I know that's how I would want to be if I was a student. So Let's see. I'll try to wrap this up here. Oh, let's go. Okay. So we have, all the discussions. You can go there to there, and then learning modules. I really love the new format and space. It flows better. There's not as many clicks as in our former one in Blackboard. So you kind of just work through everything. Go to module 1. We'll start here first. That'll be all your rubrics. Nothing is a surprise in my course. What's on the rubric is what I will be looking for. I grade straight to that rubric. So if you're following the rubric when you're doing your assignments, it'll be a breeze. So, and you just can, work through everything in the modules, which is really nice. Okay, the last thing, talk about our final project. All right, I'll try to wrap this up here. So for the announcements, I always release the announcements. I try to do the beginning of the week on Sunday. I try to do Wednesday, like a middle of the week one on a concept. And then I do a wrap up one on Saturday. Now, I won't start that until week 3 because we are of our winter break. That is starting right after this first week. So that starts December 24th and goes to January 1st. And I'll be releasing a lot of announcements with the winter break as well. And I'll be around as well. We're not traveling or anything. So if you need me, just reach out to me, email or phone. So I'll be pretty available. On Christmas morning, I'll definitely be with my family and the kiddos because they are like beyond excited already. It's not even December. So here's my announcements I already have released. So you can kind of look over those. This is the final project. You're going to want to make sure to read over this. So what we're going to do, I do want to warn you, there is a lot, I don't want to say repetitiveness, is that a word? Assignments, but you'll feel a lot like you're repeating yourself in some things. A lot of our assignments build into our milestones because you can kind of take some of it, plug it into your milestones, and then basically our 3 milestones make up the final project. So at the end, when you have your final project, it's just all about kind of meshing it all together. We're going to focus on the 6 critical elements, your concept for understanding by design, your UDL, your universal design for learning considerations, your data, learning theory, differentiated instruction, and technology. So we're going to break down each of these categories. We're going to look at your concept. Those first 2 weeks, we're just really going to hone in on your concept, figure out what it is, just doing that whole backwards design concept of focusing on the goal, the standards, what do we want our students to learn? I really encourage you to pick a concept you're really passionate about. When you do that, you can actually use this concept throughout the whole course, throughout the whole program. So you don't have to, but I really encourage you to do that. We do have a template, but it's not, you'll see it in your other courses. It's not required in this course because really what we're doing is just getting that foundation of your curriculum concept and curriculum and laying out, everything we need to consider when looking at that. So then you're ready to kind of take that and plug it into the template. Like I said, you don't have to use the template. You're more than welcome to, but you can just lay it out. And I'll be providing templates and formats along the way to help you as well. So I kind of hope that kind of helped, and I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody. Please let me know if you need anything or have any questions. Thanks.